Right, what's up, YouTube? Vroman31 here. Something just came over here, right? I just get back from school and everything. I haven't even eaten yet, but I want to say hi to you guys. So I decided to re-upload this battle that I had with Cedric, the UU battle, because I figured, let me think. Yeah, haha. I lost my thought, and now I remember. I decided to re-upload this battle because, because the last narration was bad because my mom was asleep. So, since I'm home alone, I figured, you know what the hell, why not upload it again? So let's go. So I'll go into my Yoda, which is actually my Zorwork, and he goes into his Victini. He goes for the U-turn because he's adamant Scarf. And, he's almost gonna beat me. Almost. But, yeah. He goes into his Haunch Crow. I'm gonna go for the Night Daze. And since this is Life Orbed, it still did a lot despite him resisting it. It did like 40% at the Muzz. So, yeah, Surprise is dead. So he's up 6-5 early. And, leftover recovery. So, I go into my Galvantula. I didn't think he was gonna have Sucker Punch. So he goes for the Sucker Punch, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, it's over. I'm like, good game right here, because there's pretty much nothing I can counter this thing with. Because anything that I go into will get hit with Sucker Punch hard. Like, hard. I think this thing is Choice Banded. So I'm going to Zapper now. Because I know I can probably live with Sucker Punch, but I won't live it that nicely. But it's still good enough so I can just take him out. Well, he goes for Sucker Punch, and I live it. And I don't live it quite nicely, but I do live it. That's what all that matters. So I hit him with a Thunderbolt now, just to finish this thing off. And, yeah. Get some Life Orb recoil now, because I do carry Life Orb on this thing. I go into... He goes into Selgor. He goes for the Hidden Power Rock or Ice. It doesn't... I don't know which one he carries. Most likely Rock. So he defeats me with a Hidden Power Rock, and he has Life Orb on this thing, so I'm like, oh. So I go into Atlas Man, just to scare him out, because a Selgor cannot do anything to Atlas Man. So I go for the bulk up as he switches to Shuckle, just so he can set up his rocks. And I get the +1 attack. And I do have no guard on this thing, so yeah. I go for the Dynamic Punch now. And he's gonna do a lot, despite him having high defense and me having no attack EVs at the one bulk up. That's still gonna do a lot. And the red card makes me switch out into my Yoda, so I was gonna go for the Focus Blast after he goes for Stealth Rock now, because he does not get the Confusion Hacks, which is bad on my part, because he does get his rocks up, which is gonna be kind of annoying. So I go for the Focus Blast and it misses, and he's gonna go for Gastro Acid now, just because he knows I carry Magic Guard. And he wants me to get Life Orb recoil, but I'm not that dumb. Well, I'm not dumb at all, actually. And he's gonna go. And I'm gonna switch out now, because I know I can wreak havoc on this thing now that he's, pretty much screwed. If he goes to anything, I'll go for the bulk up. And I'll just hit them. But he decides to go for Bide, which is a pretty bad move on his part. Because now I can just bulk up freely for 3 turns. So I'll go for the bulk up, get the attack and defense raised. And going for +6 bulk up is gonna actually help me. And I'll show you how later. But he goes for... He's actually locked into the slide, so I'm gonna go for another bulk up, right? Because, yeah, I'm pro and I can, because he's stuck. So Atlas Man just doing his thing now. So he's unleashing nothing. because I didn't hit him at all. So I go for +3 bulk up now. You see, it would have been smarter for him to switch out into his Victini, which could have easily defeated me with V-Create. But he decided not to, so I go for another bulk up now as he goes for the Gastro Acid, so I can't hit him with Dynamic Punch on this turn. I guess he thought I wasn't going to keep trying to bulk up, but since he is into a wall that can do absolutely nothing to me, I figured, let's just keep going for bulk ups, buddy boy. So he goes for Bide again, which is a pretty bad move on his part, thinking I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch or the Ice Punch or whatever I carry on this thing, which he doesn't know at the time. So I do get another bulk up, and I'm at +5 now. He's storing energy now. So I'm just going to go for my last bulk up, which is going to bring me to +6 attack, +6 defense, which is actually going to help me out a lot. And the future, as I knock out this thing after Ice Punch, and I go for the Bullet Punch next turn just to finish this thing off. I know I can, you know, I'm pro like that. I didn't want to go for Bullet Punch on that turn because if he would have hit Pride, then he would have done a lot for me. So I go, now he goes into his Victini, and I go for the Bullet Punch, thinking I can, you know, just hit him hard with the V-Create, but he goes for V-Create. And it does hit, obviously, because I think 100 accuracy after Victory Star. And, yeah. Atlas Man, I'm going to let him go for another Recreate just so I can make him lose more defense, so I can hit him with the Ice Punch and kill on this turn. Which is good for me, so I go for the Ice Punch, and if I didn't kill him, I would have gone for the Bullet Punch and just revenge killed him right there. Which is pretty good on my part, so, yeah. And, his Victini's gone, which is good on my part. Because now there's nothing that can make me force switch. So, yeah. He does go now into his Ambipom, which is going to go for the Fake Out. Just to make me lose some HP, but that's going to do absolutely nothing. And I do go for Bullet Punch, but miraculously, he lives it. Goes for double hit, which is going to do nothing because I do have +6 defense. Life Orb recoil and all that good stuff. But I had Stealth Rock up and he was on Fake Out. I would have killed him with Bullet Punch, so that sucks. So yeah, going to, you know. Well, I go for another Bullet Punch and I get the crit. Real funny. As you saw in my previous games where they hacks me a lot and I end up almost losing. So he goes into his Alakazam now, which is not fast. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. But I do carry max HP and Careful Nature with max special defense. So I might have lived the Psychic. I don't know. Only fate would have told the story of woe. So yeah, and he goes back into his Selgor, you know. Because he can do absolutely nothing to me. So I go for another Bullet Punch and good game, said. Just good game there. 3-0. I had to keep up those 3-0s, but I try to get 4-0s and 5-0s and 6-0s because that's me. That's who I am. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I would love it if you subscribe to me, and I'll talk to you guys later.